So good news for people who want to have a registered yoga school, but maybe you're not a yoga teacher. In an example that we recently came across, a fitness studio wanted to offer yoga teacher training, but they weren't a yoga teacher. The owner of the fitness studio wasn't a yoga teacher. Good news. You can be the owner of the school without actually being a yoga teacher. It's what collaboration is all about.
Welcome to the Yoga Trainer Fast Track.
We help experienced yoga teachers become trainers in their very own yoga teacher training school.
If you wish it was easier to have your own training,
Like and subscribe to get free resources. Let's get started. Okay, so according to Yoga Alliance, this is what happens when you apply for the registered yoga school credential. When you apply for your yoga teacher training program to become an RYS through Yoga Alliance, you are taking the first step towards joining a global community of yoga schools and teachers that represents the high quality, safe, accessible, and equitable teaching of yoga. So that is great, but how do you do that if you're not a yoga teacher?
it's funny because we have a corporate account at Yoga Alliance, even though we're not a corporation. She has said to us many times, you don't need to be the lead trainer of the school to own the school, and that they have many schools who are owned by gyms or universities, colleges, high schools, fitness academies. And we just had recently the fitness academy we worked with who owns the school, and then they hire the lead trainers to deliver the training. But it doesn't really totally spell it out on the website. Like, I don't think I would gather this from looking at the Yoga Alliance website.
It's only from poking around and asking questions that this has become clear to us. And what's great about this is it works both ways. For the owner of a gym who might want to bring in some more revenue, you can hire a lead trainer to offer a yoga teacher training program. But if you are an experienced yoga teacher that doesn't have a studio, or you want to work at a university, or you want to bring this into another dimension, you might have the qualifications, but you don't want to open the school. It just opens up more opportunities for yoga schools to open through collaboration.
All the application processes are the same. It's the exact same RYS application, whether you're a lead trainer or whether you're the school owner. All of that is the same. Now, here's how you would do it if you were going to apply. So you would go, I have here dashboard, but up here it would say log in. And you could log in and create a free account. So this is my dashboard for my free account. You're going to have, how would you describe yourself, a teacher or a school? And so you would pick school, and you would be able to enter your school application here. And you'd click apply now. Because I already have a school, I know it's not going to show the regular dashboard, but it's basically going to come up with an application form where you give your school a name, you give your address, and you give all your relevant information that you would need to give as the school owner. And then it's not until a little later in the application that you have to say, who would your lead trainer be? People still needed to have a lead trainer.
Yes.
That they're working with.
That's
to
correct.
have a school.
That's correct. If you are a school owner who thinks, or a gym owner or a university professor who says, I want to bring in yoga teacher training, you can't really get very far in this application until you find a lead trainer or make some sort of agreement with a lead trainer to come on board and actually teach the program. The person teaching the program does have to be a qualified lead trainer. Gosh, I'm just thinking all these gym owners who want to bring in yoga teacher training, but they never took their YTT, and all of these qualified yoga teachers just starting out, like, work together. This is great news.
For each core competency, you have to name who the lead trainer is going to be, or who the trainer is going to be. That lead trainer has to teach 150 hours of the training. So it's a 200-hour training. That leaves 50 hours of topics that someone who's not a lead trainer could teach. So that could be taught by the school owner if they have an area of expertise that is relevant to the training. So it does open up opportunities. Not all 200 hours have to be taught by the lead trainer.
And in fact, just as a side note to that, you can actually have 5 lead trainers per school. So you might have lead trainers that have a little bit of a different area of expertise. You could bring them in for partial hours So it's not a matter of finding one person to teach the entire training, but you could have up to 5 people teaching it. So see what works for you.
Yeah, so that's good news for all the people who want to have a school but aren't the lead trainer.